All right, Coach, heck of a game coming down to the wire like that. I mean, what do you tell your guys there at the end of the game to try and keep them calm?
As the game was still going
Yeah.
on, I don't know. Nobody was calm. I loved the atmosphere. I loved the intensity and enthusiasm from the fans. It was so up and down. One time, their heads are down. The next time we make a play, or they make a play, our heads are down, and you just got two teams battling it out. I don't know what else to say, but it's two good football teams.
Yeah, it did. It almost seemed like playoffs. Everybody was kind of leaving it out there. You had big plays, you had some decent defense, everything like that. So,
Yeah.
um, did they throw anything at you that you guys weren't prepared for, like maybe in the passing game?
That halfback pass in the first half was executed perfectly. I mean, we let the kid behind us, but it was a toss, and then he set up and made a beautiful throw. The kid with the bad shoulder, I'm assuming it was his good shoulder. But yeah, that and the Marino kid they threw more than we thought they were going to throw. I'd like to think we made them, but then they still had a lot of yards rushing. So he threw some nice balls deep to the Jones kid, but again, we could have covered better.
Do you think you guys threw the ball a little bit more than you thought you were going to?
We had to. We absolutely had to, and that's a credit to them up front. Again, it was physical. It was humid out, so you have all that going and guys beating on each other. And I thought it was just a well-played game. And we had to throw, but we work on it so much that when we need to, it's there, and we have confidence in it.
And Jesse Lee, he just wouldn't stop grinding tonight for you guys, and that's something he's been doing. So how was it to see him grind it out like that tonight?
Yeah, I don't think we had a lot of yards rushing for individuals. He took a nice screen pass to the house. He made some other plays. He made a great catch down here to keep us going for our last drive to when we scored the winning touchdown. And then he recovered the onside kick. We had so many good individual plays. Timmy Alcon in the corner there on the two-point conversion, and it wasn't. I mean, he didn't get in. It was a great play. Other guys, our inside people, at times did a nice job stuffing the run. They made great plays too. They like I said, they executed in the passing game. Mark Marino with the running game really hides the ball well and executes well. They have a really nice football team, and they're very well coached. They execute very well.
Were you expecting them to be down at all after that big loss that they had last week to Ligonier?
No, I tell our kids last year and this year, Ligonier is playing at a really high level, and I said, teams are going to play Ligonier, and a lot of times it doesn't work out too well. I said, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to come back the next week and refocus and have more of a determination. I saw that from Northern Cambria tonight, and both teams played that way. I told our guys it would be a dogfight, and it was.
And Ben Schmidt seems like he's come a long way here in the last couple of weeks. What have you seen out of him, and how happy are you with the way that he played tonight?
I mean, it was great. I mean, we had a lot of yards throwing. Some of them were basic throws. A couple others were down the field. In addition to Lee's catch, Sunday makes a great catch in the first half. We hit Miles, Schmidt, Alcon. We hit a lot of guys, in the passing game, and that's what we want to do. Like our running game, we want to try to be diversified. So Ben did a nice job. No picks, and he made some better decisions with the ball tonight.
4-0. You may or may not have thought you were going to be in 4-0, coming into the season. But how's it feel just to, keep getting these wins?
It feels good. I mean, we're a week at a time team. I mean, I know that's how I am, and I know our staff is, and it's one of those things where, we had an easier win last week against a scrappy Salzburg team who I heard came back and won, and we just knew this was going to be one of the stiff tests coming up here and playing a really good football team, and I'm happy we got the win. I still think there's so much more to do. I want our guys to understand that's just not coach speak. It has to be continued improvement.
And another tough one next week against Penns Manor. You know how it is playing them sometimes. So what are you guys going to work on this week?
It's a decent rivalry. I mean, I have a lot of respect for them. Over the last 10 years, they've really taken their program to a really good level. We have a good relationship with their staff. A lot of the kids know each other. It's a rivalry game, and I saw that they lost tonight, but I don't have any doubt they're going to come back and be prepared for us. And again, it'll be another fight. I mean, it's just the way. It's the way football is in this conference. Everybody, you got good coaching, you got kids, Friday night games. It's just, it's the event. Everybody wants to put their best foot forward. We have to be mentally prepared every week.
All right, sounds good.